You ready to let the dogs out?
What? Do what?
From the All Indiana Podcast Network.
Join Pet Pals TV's Patty Spitler as we celebrate our furry friends.
Cats, dogs, and all the critters in your family.
Celebrate the bond between pets and people and meet Hoosier heroes saving four-legged lives.
I love it. Good. I'm glad.
It's the Positively Patty podcast.
I can't wait anymore. Me neither.
Now, your host, here's Wish TV contributor Patty Spitler.
Coming up on Positively Patty podcast, Wizard of Paws. We'll find out all about this education and conservation center, and we'll find out about the singing dogs of New Guinea and what kind of wild animals these folks take in and why it's very important. So stay tuned. Positively Patty podcast coming up. And now, Positively Patty podcast, and we're talking with Dr.
Jace from Wizard of Paws Wildlife Education and Conservation.
Yay! Where are you located?
We're currently in Beech Grove, Indiana.
And you're looking to move, too.
Yes, we are actually trying to obtain 10 acres of property up in Middletown.
Okay.
And we're trying to seek corporate sponsors to help us because the perimeter fencing that we need for our wildlife sanctuary is very expensive.
Okay. Tell me what's your mission? What do you do?
We actually take in captive bred wildlife that was bred specifically for the exotic pet trade. And people buy these animals and they realize, I can't handle this animal. It's a fox. Or it's a New Guinea singing dog. It's tearing up my house. It smells bad, and it's territorial marking. So we usually end up with these animals when they call us and say, hey, can you take this animal in?
Yeah.
And the most animals we've taken in at one time was we drove to Virginia and brought back 12 foxes.
Oh.
Virginia changed their laws.
Oh.
It was illegal for them to own them.
Right.
And they bred their foxes anyway.
Well,
so.
I don't understand. There's so many wonderful domesticated animals out there, and they're a handful as it is.
Yeah.
Why do some people want exotic just because it's a status symbol? Or?
A lot of people, I want to call it the ooh, shiny effect, because they see a couple of people who have been successful with raising captive bred wildlife, so they think they can do it as well, and that's where we end up with a dilemma.
Oh, I just heard a little moan from not your husband over there who's sitting next to you, but a little moan from your it's a New Guinea singing dog,
Yes,
correct?
ma'am.
And how did you come across her?
Cora was actually her parents were given to somebody that I know as an inheritance. Her friend lost her son, and she couldn't necessarily care for the dog, so she sent the two adult dogs, and the female already was pregnant to her friend.
Right.
So I flew down to Florida to pick Cora up.
Wow,
So.
You did? That's amazing. And we did a story, I think it's about a year and a half, maybe even 2 years ago, on your Wizard of Paws Center. And it had more views when we put it up on our website than any other story that we've done. Because people didn't know anything about this dog. They had no idea. I didn't know either that there was and it's almost, there's how many out in the wild?
We actually have only found 4 of them in the wild since the 1950s, and there are only 250 of them in captivity in the world, and we have 4 of them.
Oh, my.
So we actually have more breeding pairs than any other zoo that's accredited in the United States and around the world.
And for instance, Cora can't be released onto the wild, though.
No, captive bred animals, it's a felony to release them into the wild, and because they're not a native species to Indiana, releasing them into the wild is a $250,000 fine and 5 to 10 years in prison. Yep. Even the foxes we take in, you can get a $250,000 fine for each and every animal that you illegally release into the wild. So these animals, normally the foxes we get come from fur farms and stuff like that originally, and the fur farms sell them to USDA licensed breeding facilities, conservation centers, and education centers, and they sometimes will breed them and sell them to the public.
Oh, boy.
All of our foxes are spayed and neutered.
Oh, good.
I don't need that mess.
Oh, yeah. And I will say foxes are so beautiful and so gorgeous, and I know that's part of the attraction. But also, I mean, they can wreck a home. They're pretty destructive, right?
Our website, on our frequently asked questions page, I have photos of the destruction caused by foxes, so including the couch that exploded magically.
Well, the doggy over here is having a good time on your husband's lap. This is one of those situations when you met Tyler or you two got together, you probably both had to love wild animals, right? I mean, that's the big attraction.
It's more like I said, hey, I'm going to open a sanctuary, and he had no choice in the matter.
And he had to go along with it, right?
He just kind of had to go along with it, yeah.
Oh, I love that. I love that. Okay, so you're looking to educate. What is your big education?
Actually, I want to work more with inner city kids and veterans because a lot of the schools that are out there, like in Indianapolis public schools, some of them can't even afford to buy new books, so they can't afford to bus us out there or bus their kids out to field trips. So we want to be able to have a trust set aside so we can actually pay the sanctuary out of that trust in order for the kids to be bused out to our facility, and we want to give veterans the opportunity to go back to work as well.
Okay. That, I want to, whoa, I had someone, somebody always calls at the wrong time, right? We don't want that. Nope. It's spam anyway, so they're put down there. I lost my train of thought here. Okay, so you want to educate people to educate them not to take animals out of the wild?
Well, yeah, it's actually illegal to remove animals from the wild, just as illegal as it is to release a captive bred animal into the wild. So you have to have a rehabber's license, like the lady you had on earlier today, Katja. She has a rehabber's license, so she actually has a license from the state to take in possums and raccoons that fall out of trees and stuff.
And then release them.
Yeah, and then release them later on if they're releasable. Now, with us, our license is specifically for captive bred animals. We can't take in those wild-born animals because we do have what's called rabies vector species in our animal stock. So a fox is considered a rabies vector species, and so is a ferret. They're on the same line. If someone decides they're going to complain that, oh, the fox licked me, then the Indiana Department of Animal Health has every right to come out, seize every animal we have, and euthanize them. We don't want to have to deal with that. So our staff will be mandatory rabies vaccinated.
Right. I got you. Wow. How did you learn all of this? This is a lot of work.
It's a lot of work. It's a lot of information, and learning as you go, mainly because you see, oh, this facility had their animals seized because a fox licked somebody, and we're gonna put this in place. Liability waiver written by a lawyer. And then we're going to put in place that any volunteers need to be rabies vaccinated if they're going to work with or even clean out an enclosure that has a rabies vector species in it.
You don't have any free time, do you?
No.
No. Your husband's going, no free time.
No, I actually was up until 5 o'clock this morning trying to find sponsors and writing up sponsorship proposals. It's so hard to find people that want to invest in a sanctuary like this because there's tons of grants and money out there for domestic animal shelters, and there's none out there for animals facilities that take in animals like we do.
Well, I think part of the reason is they don't know about it. This is something that I'm trying to help here. So someone has a ton of money and they'd like to give it to you and help. How do they get a hold of you?
Well, we can actually have them send it to our P.O. box, or they can actually donate directly through BitPay, and we actually take bitcoins and stuff like that as donations. That's on our website, wizardofpawswildlife.org.
And give that to us slow. You can go fast. What is it again?
Wizardofpawswildlife.org.
Wizardofpawswildlife.org. And also you have a Facebook page.
Yes.
I follow you on Facebook. That's how I first found out about you, was on Facebook.
Yeah, Wizard of Paws Wildlife Education and Conservation on Facebook. It's a mouthful. They can donate on Facebook, too, and they can donate by PayPal.
Well, they can contact me, and I'll put them in touch with you.
Yes,
there we go.
yes.
That's a good. My page is open as well. All right. So you have singing dogs. You have foxes. What else do you have at your
We
place?
actually have an African spotted genet.
Give me that again?
An African spotted genet.
Oh, I saw that on your Facebook page.
Yeah, species is Genetta maculata. It's like a feliform, but they're actually more related to civets. If you ever heard of Kopi Luwak coffee,
no.
It's the coffee that is actually made from civet poop.
Oh, I did hear about that.
It's expensive. It's so expensive. And I'm like, okay, what human decided to pick up civet poop and make coffee out of it? But
I don't know. But the same person who thought that if you dip cicadas in chocolate, that's a good thing to eat. Actually,
they don't taste too bad. Ask my foxes.
I know you were going to say that. what is it? I saw maybe it was on your site. Someone said the cicadas, they really do a good thing. They go back into the ground. Their
That's mine.
corpses go back and they help the ground. So, yeah, what my goal here, as I learn things every day, is help us all to do more things as far as learning conservation. If there's something beautiful, let's kill it. No, it's there for a reason. Let's appreciate it and learn, because what we don't know, we're afraid of.
Exactly.
So learn more about it so you're not afraid of it.
Yeah, we we were walking the singing dogs around the block, just because they're tan and white, people are like, oh, it's the lady with the foxes. She's walking foxes. They're calling their little dogs back. A fox is between 6 and 10 pounds, okay? This dog's definitely weighs more than my fox, even though my fox is taller. But she's calling her little dog back. It's going to eat you if you get close to it. And I'm like, no, it's not. A fox won't put anything bigger than its head in its mouth.
Really?
And
what do foxes eat?
they're omnivorous, so they and they're scavengers. So they'll eat roadkill. They'll also eat plants, and they'll eat other animals as well.
Some smaller ones.
Yeah,
they're there for reasons.
They're there for a reason, especially if they're near your farm. They're hunting rabbits and other rodents. So,
Vermin.
yeah, mainly if there's an influx of vermin in anywhere near your property, foxes getting that close to your property, they'll always have something to eat. Now, as opposed to, leaving your chickens out free roam.
Right.
That's not a good idea. You should have 12 gauge welded steel wire or thicker to keep a fox out of your chicken coop.
Really?
And it should be on the top and the bottom, so you should always line the top and bottom of your chicken coop with 12 gauge welded steel wire or thicker, because they'll eat right through chicken wire.
They eat through chicken wire?
I got photos of it on my phone. I'll show you.
Oh, my head. Well, they do it. It's called survival of the fittest. That's what they have to do out there.
Yeah.
Wow. How long have you been doing this? I saw you were established in 2017.
We started the business in 2017, but I've been working with these kind of animals since I was 10 years old. I started in 4-H.
So a couple years.
Yeah. I'm going to be 30. I just turned 36 this year.
You don't look it. You certainly don't act it. That's good. Those are all good things. And it keeps you young, keeps you moving around. That's for sure.
It does. It keeps me.
So you loved animals since you were like a kid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was a lonely kid.
You know what? So was I. I'm an only child, and I always had the animals. I used to go out and play with them. There was one time I got attracted to. I'd lay down in the driveway. I remember this because I went inside and I had all the ants crawl all over me, and I took them in to show my mom and dad. Oh no! So I went through many. I have a worm farm. Oh, I loved a ball. I played with all those things. So I understand completely what you're saying. I don't pick up and bring in ants anymore. I will say that.
Well, I mean, they do taste good with chocolate on them too.
Oh, hey, there you go.
Extra protein.
Or make it into coffee. No, that's something else. All right. So again, someone wants to help you. How do they get in touch with you?
We have. They can go on our website. All of our contact information is on there. It's wizardofpawswildlife.org.
Okay.
And they can reach out to me by email, because the contact form will email me directly. And if they want to donate directly to the sanctuary, but right now we're still in the tiny house in Beech Grove, and we do offer sponsorships for annual as well. Like, they can sponsor an animal.
Right.
It's like $350 a year or something like that.
And you go out to schools as well? Are you starting that up again since they're opening again?
Yeah, we are. We just had an event yesterday. We did 2 events for the Beech Grove Parks Department yesterday. So
the kids must love that.
They do.
Let's make the next generation so that we appreciate more things and not just ruin things.
Yeah,
let's let them grow and understand and appreciate wildlife and wild things. So you're doing a wonderful job, you and your husband both. Okay.
Trying.
Your husband's the strong, silent type. Say hi, Tyler. Say hi.
Hi, Tyler.
Hi. So just so you know, he's here, and we're gonna we'll put some pictures up, and we'll send people to your website so you can see all your amazing animals. And I love what you do. You got to be dedicated. This isn't a part-time affair.
This is a thing where even if we start getting enough donations in, we're not ever going to pay. I will never take a paycheck myself, because a lot of the times these CEOs and stuff like that of these animal facilities, they're paying themselves hundreds of thousands of dollars, even millions of dollars a year. And I will never take a paycheck, but I will pay the rest of my board of directors an hourly pay eventually. Thank you guys for volunteering so far. It's been so many years that you guys have worked for free.
but you're rewarded. You're rich in in education and you're rich in what you do, you're making a difference. And then, how many people can say that? Not many. Not many. And you love what you do. Come on.
I do. I love what I do. And that's why I'll always do it for free. I'll never charge.
And you love Tyler, too. Say right, Tyler?
She better.
She better. Thank you so much for coming in. Doctor, we appreciate everything that you do. We'll have folks get in touch with you. Again, you can go on our Pet Pals TV website and see the video, the story that we did with Tyler and the doctor and the New Guinea the singing dogs of New Guinea. Pretty amazing. We will do some more stories, too, and help you on your journey as you move forward.
We appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Oh, and I want a fox of my own to take home.
You sure about that? They smell like a skunk. They do. They smell like a skunk.
No.
It's so
I have
hard to
dated
get.
a few wolves, but that's another story, so we'll let that go.
We have a wolf dog.
You have a wolf dog?
At our, we're actually trying to absorb a Texas location, too.
Oh.
So we're in the process of trying to do a lot of things all at once. And
You sure are.
we got a coyote hybrid and surrendered in November of last year. So we're working on her, and I posted some photos of her up on our Facebook page the other day.
Go to their Facebook page. You'll be entertained and educated at the same time. Thank you so much for all that you do. Right. Wizard of Paws, thank you. Okay,
You're very welcome.
we'll be back with more, and we'll check in next time on Positively Patty Podcast. This has been the Positively Patty Podcast from Wish TV. I'm Patty Spittler. Be sure to follow and subscribe to this podcast. Make sure you do that now. And check out for new updates every single week. You can also learn more at wishtv.com. And when you follow Wish TV on Facebook.
Discover more pet-friendly stories at petpalstv.com and stay with Wish TV online at wishtv.com and when you follow Wish TV on Facebook. Be sure to like and subscribe to this podcast and discover more great podcasts from the All Indiana Podcast Network now at allindianapodcastnetwork.com.